So I'm going to start here with this bed that my mother-in-law has. It's really been her brainchild. She has laid this out and provided for this bed mostly. She has taught me pretty much everything I know about gardening and planting. I used to hate getting outside because of all the bugs and things, but I'm really learning to embrace it, and I'm actually gardening is kind of a little hobby for me at this point, I think. So I'm not very good at it, but I enjoy it. So we've had some things thrive and some things not so much, but we have some pretty hydrangeas. And I don't know if that's an iris. I think it's an iris, I'm not sure. We have impatiens out front. They are just loving this spot. They're gorgeous. And we have the creeping Jenny, which is always beautiful. Let's see. I'm trying to get my shadow out of the way here, guys. Let's see. We have heucheras. They're fun. Always look pretty. I don't know the names of everything. I'm just trying to share with you a little bit as we go. But this really has turned out just nicely, and it still needs a lot of work. We have a lot of weeding to do. Weeding is just a constant thing, y'all. I am constantly trying to get the weeds out. I love these ferns. They're so cute. The impatiens have kind of taken over, but those ferns are beautiful. We have this nice trellis that we had, I can't think of the name of it. Oh, a clematis was growing up this and it was doing wonderful, and then all of a sudden it died. I don't know. We got to get that down and tear that down. We have some ground cover going on. I don't know if that's spider monkey grass. I'm not sure what that's called. But this is going to be a pathway, and there's our new bench that my dad and stepmom got us. Let's see. These are beautiful roses. I love, love, love the color. They're like a really soft pink, like a barely there pink, almost white. Love them. They're gonna climb up this trellis eventually. Over here we have more lilies. I gotta tell you, lilies are just not my favorite. I don't know. I know a lot of you guys love them, so don't hate me for that, but they're just not my favorite. Too weedy looking or something. I don't know. So anyway, we are slowly coming along here. We have, oh, I love my little blue spruce there. We have some drift roses, some trees that we're gonna plant. Mom gave me those last year for Christmas, and they're still alive. We gotta get them in the ground. And we have this ugly electrical box that I absolutely hate, and hate that it's in the middle of everything. These poles were put there before we moved in to keep people from hitting the box, so we have to come up with something. I think we're going to put a fence or some kind of little decorative thing to hide that eventually. This is our misfit bed where we have just thrown things that we don't know what to do with yet, that we're not thriving out front, and so we're trying to get them to thrive back here, and then we'll place them. Yeah, there's a lot of trees too that need to be taken out, but and weeds, always a bunch of weeds. So anyway, we have a lot of work to do, but we're getting there. And this is our garden.
Bear in the woods.
There's my handsome man. Woohoo! Let's see, this is our garden where we have some food growing.
Bigfoot in the woods.
We have raspberries and blackberries and blueberries and a little bit of onion right there that Auntie Grace planted. So let's move over here and see what we can find out front. So we have the Sunshine Ligustrums, which I think may be my favorite. I absolutely love these. If you don't have Sunshine Ligustrums in your landscaping, you should get them. They're gorgeous. This is a rose. Azalea, which they aren't blooming right now. They're gorgeous when they bloom. This is our Japanese maple, Orange Dream Japanese maple. Absolutely love it. And then we have some monkey grass that our sweet friend Lisa gave us. We are always willing to take in somebody's plants because we need them all the time. Lilo, what you doing, buddy? There's our old timer. He's like 15 years old. Our annuals did not do well this year. They struggled. Look at this. Just died on us. They did not do well. Usually our annuals look pretty good, but not this year. I don't know what happened. Maybe too much rain. They're struggling. There's one little bunch of vinca doing pretty good. We have an elephant ear, which we've been pruning on, so everything's kind of a mess. We've been pruning. We pruned this tree because it was bent over and not doing well from the rain. This is our crepe myrtle. I think it's Dynamite? Something like that. I think that's the name of it. This Rebecca gave me for Mother's Day, and I love it. It's a lamb's ear. And I want another one. It's absolutely thriving. We have azaleas back there against the house. They're doing okay. These are azaleas. Here's an azalea that's blooming, kind of. He's not doing so hot, but the blooms are really pretty when they come in. So this is the thing about embracing the process. I wanted to do a video of our landscaping when everything was just perfect and pretty and we had it pristine, and look at this. Look at the hose. This is us every day. We're out here working, we're out here making things happen, and we're weeding and we're planting and we're pruning. Look at this. These are called peach drifts, and they're really pretty. I highly recommend peach drifts. They stand up to the dogs too, because the dogs are all over everything, and they're pretty tough. So really everything's a bit of a mess right now, but I wanted to show you the pretty stuff like this Sunshine Ligustrum. Aren't they pretty? Love, 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 love. Okay, we have this. I believe that's sedum in the big blue pot. I think that's what we call that. And it's doing really well. It's happy. Very, very happy. Very pretty. And these are, I think, Super Bells by Proven Winners. We bought those when they were clearanced out and about to die, and they're coming back. So, loving that. Got our little rocking chairs for people to sit in. This is my wreath this year from Hobby Lobby. I did 2 small wreaths and made kind of a figure 8 out of them. I just wanted something different. I didn't want the same old wreath that everybody has, so I like it. I've been happy with it. These were doing really well at the beginning of summer, and they're struggling now. So, it's a pink geranium, or peachy pink geranium, and I can't remember what this blue stuff is called. And then the Creeping Jenny. Got the pillows from Walmart. I may switch out the wrought iron bench and put it in the garden I just showed you, and bring the wicker bench up here so that it is preserved a little better. See how sad these are? They were doing so good at the beginning of the year, and I don't know how to help them. Over here we had a whole bed of these impatiens, and they were absolutely gorgeous, and half of them died out over here. So you just never know. There's a hydrangea, but it doesn't act like it's going to bloom. I don't think it's getting enough sunshine, so we got to move that. Having property is work, y'all. I'm telling you right now. If you are a young couple thinking about having property, you just need to know. It is work. I love it. I love having property, but and I enjoy it. So this is part of enjoying the process. You know, it's constant work, and instead of waiting until everything's perfect to do this video, I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna show the imperfections and the work. See these right here? We planted these pots at the beginning of the summer and they were doing okay. They never did do great. And last year our pots did wonderful. This year they just did not take. So you just never know. So I'm gonna look for some ferns, I think, to put in those, because ferns seem to do pretty well. So the process, you always have weeds that are going to pop up. I have weeded this bed I don't know how many times, and look at the weeds. They keep popping up. It's part of the process. I can choose to get irritated and frustrated and give up, or I can just come out here and enjoy the sunshine and then, oh, don't look at the garage. Enjoy the sunshine and enjoy weeding. I just make it a part of what I enjoy doing. So this is one of the pots that we did this summer, and it has dahlias. Dahlias are rock stars, you guys. They did amazing this year. And this is, am I going to be able to remember what this is? I can't remember at the moment. Verbena, that's what it is. And these are just regular petunias. I don't even think they're waves. I think they're just regular. And the color is my absolute favorite color this year. And this whole pot here makes me happy. You got the palm tree tropical look, you've got the dahlias, and you have the petunias and the verbena, and it's all happy. Very happy. For some reason, this one is not as happy. We did a similar thing in this pot, and it did not take as well, but this palm tree is super happy. Over here, we have the shed project. So we painted the shed, I think last summer. Steve and Adam built this lean-to so that they could grill and it not be in the rain. I hate that trash can. I want to replace it, just haven't done it yet. We added these cute little tropical hooks up here. I can't really see them too well. Let me see if I can get a better angle. There we go. Tropical hooks, and we have the life preserver, and then I want to put a window in the middle. And we have all these to plant yet. We just picked up some elephant ears. I don't know if that's fountain grass, that dark grassy looking stuff looks like fountain grass, but I don't know. And we have some cannas. Pretty yellow canna. Check this little guy out. Oh, they aren't open. I was hoping they'd be open so you could see them. Look at that. Gorgeous. Love it. And all of these need to find a home yet. So let's take a look. Going this way. My poor husband has worked so hard on this grass, and it got some kind of a weed or disease or something, and it all died on him. I mean, it was like a lush golf course. So this is part of the process, right? You got to embrace it. You're either going to embrace where you are or hate where you are. And embracing it may be tough, but I promise you hating it is tougher. So we have this gorgeous banana right here. Beautiful, super tall. I don't know how tall that is, 9 foot maybe? I'm not sure. More of that weedy grass looking stuff that I don't like. Probably lilies or irises. I know. A lot of people like those. And these are our cannas. This is our tropical bed down here by the beach. Sorry, the sun is not cooperating. Gotta get a better angle. Okay, that's a better angle. Tropicals. And these plants are like 8 feet tall, I think. I don't know, 8 to 9 feet maybe. Look at that one way back there. Okay, oh, I gotta show you these. Again, we've been cutting things back. These are my Autumn Royalty azaleas, and I think this may be my favorite azalea color. Look at that, how beautiful. How beautiful. I wish they would just bloom out a whole bunch so you guys could really see what they do. We have another canna here, I believe, and my butterfly bush right there. It's my butterfly bush. We always plant marigolds with our tropicals. They keep the mosquitoes at bay, so they're a little helpful. We want to get a little bit more yellow in with this red, so we need to get some more yellow cannas. We made this little walkway with sand this year. So we can see all this from the house where we sit in the morning. It's kind of nice to just sit out and look at the tropical bed and the lake. Paddle boat, I think it has water in it right now. We need to dump it. And I finally talked Steve into getting rid of those wooden Adirondack chairs. They were so old. And we got some cute little blue ones. More of the monkey grass. And there's the little beach. It needs some work, but we're getting there. You know, we'll probably never get there, but it's okay. We're working on enjoying it more. Just, you know, we work really hard all the time on the property, and it still needs tons of work, but we want to enjoy it too and not just constantly be working. These are my hibiscus, but they're not blooming right now. I hate that because they're so pretty. And then we have a couple little pots here just to have a little something going on there. That is more of the petunias and super bells. The super bells are the baby ones. They look like baby petunias. See? Aren't they precious? I can't remember the name of this stuff, but it's really good. If you can't water all the time, it holds up to the heat really well. We just planted this. This is a hardy hibiscus. So it's the same as my hibiscus plants over there, only it will come back every year. My other ones do not. I got more of the little monkey grass. And we have this pot that I am just really shocked with because these were all pretty much dead. We bought them for $1 each, I think at Lowe's, and they were dead, and look at how gorgeous they came back. It's just amazing. And then this canna, it actually bloomed the other day, and it was just a canna that Steve had cut off, and he threw it in here, and it liked the pot, I guess. So you just never know what's gonna happen. This is a bunch of weeds we have to take care of, and another bed that needs attention. This is where we have our underground watering system that Steve did all himself. He is pretty amazing like that. So, and this is another one of our pots that we have a palm tree, and we have 3 of these. And this one's doing better than it was. But again, I've been pulling things out of it because things have been dying too. We're trying to hide the electrical stuff there. So anyway, this is kind of what we're up to. We have a lot of work to do, but you have to enjoy the journey, right? Joyce Meyer taught me many, many years ago that you have to enjoy the journey. Enjoy where you are on the way to where you're going, right? It's all about engaging God every step of the way. The good, the bad, the ugly, the incredible. Every moment, engage God. That's what it's all really about. God bless you all. Enjoy the gifts that God has given you.